Hey, that is divine. Longer drop than you have a winky pock. Hey!
Welcome back to your third favorite podcast. My name's Josh.
And my name is JJ.
And today we're celebrating back to school. People are going back to school now.
They are, and isn't it just so exciting? There's just always that feeling. Got that new school smell. You got that fresh backpack.
JanSport.
Got those fresh kicks.
Everybody has new shoes at the beginning of the year.
I remember that being like, I always was like, I can't wait to show off my new shoes, and then nobody cares.
Yeah. What did you wear in?
New Balance.
We both wore dad shoes because I wore Adidas Sambas.
So
which made me look like a total dad.
So I'm knock-kneed, so my knees point inward.
I've noticed.
Yeah, I've got really knocky knees. And so I remember I went to the like orthopedic guy, something like that, and they were like, yeah, you need orthotics. And then I was like, okay. And then I was like picking out all these like cool Nikes, cool Pumas, and they're like, well, your orthotics won't fit in that. Here's this block. Here's this block of a shoe. And so for years, like, I had to wear that. And then I just stopped. Like I think in college, I was just like, I'm not gonna wear these orthotics anymore. And now I have pain in my knees. So
do you actually?
I mean, a little bit. I don't know if that's what it's from, but I think that I've just kind of trained myself to not have to, because I'm like, I want to wear trendy shoes. But this isn't about my toes.
Correct.
We're talking about back to school.
But let's get a
before we do that,
score update.
Score update. Well,
the scores are JJ has 4,750, and I am just a little behind with 4,250, 500 points, which is still anyone's game because we got a big point game today.
Yeah, and I'm nervous because this is where I fell behind last time. I feel like this was the same thing, so I don't want to get cocky, and
I just want to remind people the loser of the season-long competition is getting that tattoo of Steve Buscemi on their body,
which
and I need to move it a little towards me.
Yeah. Back to school, there's already enough stress with like, I gotta get back to tests, you know. So we figured we'd do something a little more fun, no points, but just kind of a collaborative thing, you know.
Yeah, this is a together thing.
This is a together thing.
Together. So we're calling this That's a Lunchable because we are ranking Lunchables today, which is kind of like a dream come true for me.
Matt's gonna hand us some Lunchables. We're gonna taste them, and then we're gonna give our definitive ranking.
We've also got a palate cleanser here, JJ. Where are those?
We do have.
We have palate cleansers.
We have what comes in most Lunchables is a wonderful Capri Sun. Do you want fruit punch or wild cherry waterfall?
I'll go for punch.
Okay, good. I was really hoping because I really wanted wild cherry waterfall. I was not gonna lie.
Why'd you say that?
I've been eyeing this. Well, because I wanted to give you first choice.
Oh, you're a good friend.
Cheers. Cheers. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh my gosh.
Tastes like first grade.
That is divine.
Yep.
That is absolutely divine. All right,
JJ, what is the first Lunchable?
First Lunchable is turdy and cheddar.
turdy is the worst Lunchable. Let's put at the end.
With crackers.
This is
Oscar Mayer, lean turkey, white meat only, Kraft cheddar, pasteurized prepared cheese product, and crackers.
This is like basically a charcuterie board for kids.
Yeah. So let's crack this open. Just a block of fake cheese in there. I love that.
Smells the same as I remember.
Oh yes.
This was a treat when I got Lunchables. I didn't get this every day.
I like never got to have them unless like my parents were like going out of town or something, and like there was a babysitter that was like, you know.
Hey, leave JJ with a babysitter and a Lunchable. He'll be fine.
I always had to make my own lunch.
That was my parents too. Actually, there's this kid named Antone who loved the sandwiches that my mom would make, and I would always trade my sandwiches for his hot lunch.
I would always trade John like something for his gummy bears.
All right, cheers.
Wow.
Not the best turkey I've ever had.
Not the best cheese I've ever had.
It tastes like cheese with cheese.
It's just very bland.
So I think since the first one, we'll just put it. Hopefully that doesn't spill everywhere. Oh, look at that.
Hey.
I balanced it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll put that near the bottom. Just in case. Okay,
yeah.
Matt, what's our next one?
Here we go. Next we have nachos, cheese dip, and salsa.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I do remember the salsa of this one, if I remember right, was pretty gross. It's like not salsa. It's just
I always used to
same
mix
consistency as ketchup.
I used to mix the salsa and the cheese.
Tiny chips. I'm going to go with the cheese first.
Very small chip. Wow, cold nacho cheese is weird.
That has a kick
but
to it.
Spicy cheese. The salsa The salsa's not good.
I don't think it's that bad. I'm kind of digging the nacho cheese, to be honest.
No, I like the nacho cheese a lot, but I did used to do a double dip.
Oh, yeah,
so
let's do that.
I'm going to do a mix.
That's smart.
That's good to me. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. I'm a fan.
Let's save the Kit Kat for later.
Let's save the Kit Kat.
Yeah,
I mean, this for sure goes above.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's not even a discussion.
So I think that's our number one for now.
And we'll save those for later. Matt, what's our next
Cleanse the palate.
Lunchable?
Next we have pizza with pepperoni.
Also, Josh, I'm just noticing on this box. Do you know that you can start your adventure for lost treasure?
Now, I don't want to start biased, but the pizza ones were always my favorite.
Dude, the pizza one, that was like the holy grail.
Yeah.
That if you got a pizza Lunchable, your parents were pretty darn cool.
You were like, that kid's rich.
Yeah, exactly.
And I tried to find it, but I loved the pizza and Trizza.
Extreme?
No. Trizza it would come with like a little fudge and like a little candies that you would put on top.
I never had that one.
The trade-off you get with that one is you don't get pepperoni. It's just cheese pizza. So
Gotcha. And I do remember they had like the extreme pizza at one point, right?
Yeah, they still do.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Do you mind if I
go squirt it on?
I'll let you put your
I'll cheese
toppings on.
I'll cheese myself. All right. Now the thing about this was always a hard one to do because you never wanted to put too much cheese because you would run out by the last piece.
Then you're just eating bread and sauce.
They do not put enough cheese in this. I will say that. That is my one. That's my one knock. Josh did cheese on top. I did pepperonis on top.
Okay.
So cheers, Josh. Okay.
We didn't touch.
Yeah, we didn't.
We have to.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this pepperoni?
The pepperoni is a little too soft for me.
It's also like pepperoni isn't supposed to be spicy, but it's supposed to have some like spice taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's very bland. My heart is telling me not to do this, but my brain is saying that this goes below nachos.
Oh, for sure it goes below nachos for me.
Which I feel like I'm cheating on the Lunchables pizza.
I think so too, but also I think it just shows how our palates have just gotten more sophisticated.
We're so mature.
Nice.
Next we have mini hot dogs with Sour Patch Kids.
Before we open this one up, I remember my wife and I were buying these in the store, and I'm like, what is on this?
For those of you that are listening, it's a platypus, I think, and a rabbit.
And
just giving a thumbs up. This looks.
This is very interesting. The packaging is very different. Here, I'll give you the buns. Okay. And Lunchables branded ketchup and mustard.
Oh my gosh!
And I passed over the Sour Patch Kids, but we're not judging it by that.
Yeah,
although
if you got Sour Patch Kids, that's a great move, Lunchables.
Yeah,
great move.
And the wieners are.
The wieners are vacuum sealed.
Vacuum sealed and wrapped. So
that might be the title of the episode.
Vacuum sealed and wrapped.
The wieners are vacuum sealed.
I'm a little sketched out. I'm not gonna lie. Just this.
Yeah, but hot dogs you're not supposed to really cook it. Well, you're supposed to cook them, but you can eat them cold because they're already pre-cooked. I think we have to get both condiments.
I don't like mustard.
Well,
but I'll do it. How much mustard do you want?
Half the packet. That's what it's meant to be. This is what we're eating.
This does not look great to me.
I'm the least excited for this one, but it could surprise us.
Cheers.
Let's just get it over.
Just.
The ketchup and mustard.
I think they mask how bad the meat quality is.
Yeah, they do. But you know what? I'm
surprised. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it just tastes like a cold hot dog, not a cold bad hot dog.
Mm-hmm. Now the bread is a little bit. The bread's a little like stiff and kind of like crumbles to where it's like not really like soft. So it definitely feels like it's been in there for a while in that sealed package.
I'm not going to finish this one.
Yeah, no.
I felt good about finishing the pizza, but the hot dog does not intrigue me to finish.
Yeah.
All right, we've got one more Lunchable here. What do we got, Matt?
Your final Lunchable is chicken dunks.
So these are just like chicken nuggets. Matt, we have another Capri Sun in here. Do you want
Toss it?
You're welcome, Matt.
Here's what these look like.
Cold chicken nuggets.
I think you got to... Oh, this... Here.
Is that ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup. Dump it in. Or dunk it in.
Dunk it in. Okay. All right. A cold chicken nugget. Okay. It's a little dry.
You know what's bad about this is the breading. Cold breading is not good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these. Not a fan of these.
Now, the real question is...
I think I still liked it better than the hot dog.
You did.
I think I did because the sensation wasn't as bad with because I think with the hot dog you had not only the bad meat but the bad bread. Like it was just like and here like the meat's okay. It's just the breading around that's like the worst part.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'm happy to talk about it.
You know, you've convinced me. I'd eat this over a hot dog.
Yeah.
However, I don't think I'm ever gonna eat these 3 down here again.
No, probably not. The nachos.
The nachos I might go for.
I am very surprised that the nachos like made the final cut. A lot. It's that cheese with that tiny little kick.
Yep.
And the chips are really salty.
Yeah, I think those are actually perfect if you're going out to like sit by the pool and you need a little snack.
Yep.
These are a perfect snack is what they are. They're not more. They cannot be a lunch anymore because we're huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great little snack. So here's the definitive, your third favorite podcast ranking of all the Lunchables that I could find at Walmart. So in dead last is the turkey and cheese with crackers. Mm-hmm. In fourth place, we've got the hot dogs.
Mini hot dogs.
In third place, we have the cold chicken nuggets.
Chicken dunks.
Chicken dunkers.
I would love if you just say...
so far, you've said all of them wrong so far.
Well, never told me I needed to read to do this podcast.
Well, in second
place, we have pepperoni with pizza.
Pizza with pepperoni. You said that wrong, too.
And I'm going to get the last one right. In first place, congratulations to nachos, cheese, and salsa.
Cheese dip and salsa.
Dang it, I didn't even read it and I missed a word.
You messed it all up.
Well,
so we hope that as you go back to school and you're looking for what lunch to have, we hope that this definitive ranking helps. And if you disagree with us, let us know in the comments, all right? Mm-hmm. And while you're at it, give us a like and a subscribe because it really helps.
Yes.
Especially if you want us to rank more stuff.
And let us know what you want us to rank. We've already ranked Lunchables now and pumpkin spice flavored snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And you've ranked the tacos.
We ranked the tacos and pizza. So if you have a special thing that you want us to rank, we would love to. So anyways, table's a little dirty. We're going to clean this off so we can get to our next segment.
This has been That's a Lunchable.
All right, we're back, and I've got the mini hot dog burps.
Yes, as do I. So it is time for mail time. And this used to be a segment that we did at the end of every show, but... Mm-hmm. Due to budget constraints, we decided to send better things to just a couple people. And today, we are sending a package to, we call her.
We call her our North American Director of TikTok Marketing and Brand Ambassadoring for Good Clean Fun Productions. Now, that is my sister, Julia. Now, she... has taken control of the commenting on TikTok for our TikTok account because the three of us are too...
We don't get it.
Yeah, we don't get it. We're too
TikTok.
old. And she gets comments that get like thousands and thousands of likes.
And they're all very like...
They're funny.
They're all very funny, but they're also very simple. Like I'm not saying like... I'm saying that like in a good way.
Yeah, the humor is just simple.
Mm-hmm. So Julia, you're doing a great job, and she is entering her senior year of high school.
So fun!
Yes, so fun.
Oh my gosh!
So we wanted to help her get prepared for her last year in high school. So we sent her a little something that we thought would help with that.
So we're gonna check it out, and here we go.
Hi, I'm Julia, and Josh and JJ sent this package. And I'm really excited to open it. It's super heavy.
We're excited to...
So let's just open it up.
Oh gosh, you got a knife there.
I wonder how many pounds it is.
It has a sticker that says heavy.
She's just going to be like so disappointed.
There's another box.
Oh, the suspense.
I'm waiting for just the look of pure disappointment.
Yeah, she was so excited to open this.
Oh no! They sent a bunch of pencils.
Are they pre-sharpened?
So many pencils in here. And they also sent a letter along with it, so I'll read that. Right? Dear Julia, let us be the first to congratulate you on entering your final year of high school. So fun. Your senior year is going to be amazing. Senior prom, sports, your final theater performance, and of course, boys. You will also be preparing to go off to college. So fun. We remember when we were in college. I, Josh, met the love of my life, Brenna, and I, JJ, was loved by many, but truly known by few. I was very lonely. Anyways, you will be writing a lot of essays for college applications. So fun. We wanted to get you prepared. So here's 1,000 pre-sharpened pencils. So fun. Love, Josh, your brother, and JJ, not your brother. Wow. I will really be putting these pencils to great use. Thanks, guys.
Julia, you are so welcome.
You're welcome, Julia. So if you didn't catch that, we sent Julia 1,000 pre-sharpened pencils.
And I just hope that those don't get thrown away.
No.
You know, Julia, you better use all of them, okay? And we went through a lot of pencils in high school and college.
Yeah.
A lot.
Uh-huh. And
this should last you about 10 years. Maybe longer if you're lucky.
Well, this was the biggest that we could find on Amazon to send. Mm-hmm. She so I had never seen this video before, but she did text me afterwards, and she's like, "What am I supposed to do with all these?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Don't throw them away, though." And she's like, she has enough to give 2 to everyone, including teachers at her high school. So we went to a kind of small high school. There's like about 450 people.
That'll be really helpful.
It's like she's gonna be known as Pencil Girl.
Julia, Pencil Girl.
Pencil Girl.
Hey,
Pencil Girl. Thank you, Julia, for letting us send you something. Happy senior year, and to all of you who are going, so fun. For all of you who are going back to high school or college this year, good luck.
Good luck. So fun.
And just an encouragement. After school is way, way better, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but you will make lifelong friends in college. And
that's true. And you might end up, hanging out in a garage with a couple
together.
If you're lucky.
And if you're really lucky, you'll wax each other, and you'll give each other Steve Buscemi tattoos.
Yep. Together. That's a bond no one can break.
Nobody can break that.
Speaking of a bond no one can break, let's go to our next segment, but we need to get set up for a second. So
a little cartoon lawnmower is going to come and swipe away this screen and bring up the next.
Oh, no. Ah! Wow.
That was a choppy transition.
We survived. I wasn't ready for the pun. That got me. Hey, look at this. Another mic. Please welcome my wife, Brenna.
Hey. Brenna has the night off. Brenna, welcome.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Glad to have you back.
Congrats on getting the night off. We're so happy for you.
Yes.
So, for those who don't know, my wife is a nurse. So this past year was super easy. Nothing hard happened.
Very low key.
Work was normal.
Super normal.
So we have her here for a segment we call Let's Get Medical.
With Nurse Bren.
So Brenna is going to read all medical terms, and JJ and I have to guess their meaning. For everyone we get correct, we get 100 points. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge game right now based upon where we are in the standings. And if we're close and we don't know what to do, Matt and Brenna will be the judges as to who gets points. Mm-hmm. And we will not argue with them, will we, JJ?
I might.
A lot on the line.
Hit us with the first term.
Okay.
Hit us with that term.
We're starting with bilateral ooh-ooh-frectomy.
Starting off great.
Bilateral ooh-ooh-frectomy.
Ooh. So bilateral. Okay. All right. I think I have an answer. Like we just kind of like explain.
And you guys just kind of have to use the honor system.
Yeah.
Don't change your answer after you hear the other person.
Yeah. Go ahead, JJ.
Okay. So I am thinking that it is something in your like shoulder blades, because I was thinking like bilateral and ooh, nice shoulders, and like
stretch.
I don't know if frectomy is like the removal of something or like cut, because when you think vasectomy, that's the snipping, so I don't know if it's like a bilateral snipping of some sorts or repairing.
My guess, because originally I was gonna say like a removal of the breasts or something, but then that's mastectomy, or maybe it's one of the terms or something like that. I think it's going to be, so you mentioned vasectomy, which is when you the male version of getting your tubes tied. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually going to say that this is like a medical condition for like testicular cancer or something. You have both testicles removed. That's going to be my guess. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, ooh. I'm thinking like, ooh,
ooh, ow.
ooh.
Okay.
The testicles.
The correct answer is it's actually a removal of the ovaries on a woman. So
You were heading right for it, Josh. I thought you were going for it.
I almost thought that, but
the next term is
I didn't look. I didn't see anything.
the next term is winky bach.
Winky bot.
Winky bach. This sounds like a different language. I don't know why I'm drawn to this. I think I'm leaning too hard into the Bach thing, but I mean, I have no idea. So a Bach as like a composer, I'm guessing that this is something to do with the wrist area, winky Bach. And it's when you have a clicking in your wrist. It's like a winky Bach.
Look at the click of the wrist.
It's like a winky Bach. Winky Bach. That my guess is like there's something going on in your wrist and it's causing a clicking.
I'm kind of between two. Like, I don't know if it's like something askew, like finger askew, like, he's got a winky bach finger, or
that just sounds like some southern term.
If it's like
southern mom uses,
you got the winky bach. Somebody go and grab the Band-Aids.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if it's like a flap of skin, like a winky bach.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say flap of skin.
I like that guess.
I think I'm wrong, but flap of skin.
I love that you're so excited for him and you have no idea what it means.
And you're just probably saying that, yes, answer that because it's wrong.
So winky bach is actually a type of heart block. So it's something in the heart. So as when the top parts of your heart take a longer time to send the electrical pathway down to the bottom part of your heart. And so there's actually a rhyme that goes with it so that we know that it's this kind of heart block. It would be longer drop. Then you have winky bach.
Longer.
So it is kind of musical.
You have a winky bach. Longer drop. Then you have a winky bach. Longer drop. Then you have a winky bach. Hey!
Yeah, we don't usually get that creative with it, but
do you say that someone has winky bach, or is that just the nurses and the doctors talk about it?
It's like a type of heart block. That's like we're actually moving away from using terms that are the names of people. So that's like a name of a doctor, I believe.
Fuck.
A doctor or whoever discovered that.
Well, moving on.
Okay. Next is uvula.
I know that. 100%. 100%. Confident.
Yeah.
Go in.
I've got my answer too, and I will not copy it.
I am.
Same at
Say it
the
at the
same
same
time.
time.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
The bell on the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's the dangle.
They both were pointing to it, so yeah, they both got it.
All I said was it was your bike going back.
For those who may not know, give us the exact definition.
Well, it's just, I would say, like the best, it's just like the punching bag in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you open your mouth and you see a little
You
dangle.
still have yours.
The dangle's correct. Okay, next
all right, so
term.
you both get 100 points there.
Nice.
Wow, look at you guys, tied.
Good job.
Next is vagal maneuver.
Vagal maneuver. Can you spell it?
Like VAGAL and then maneuver.
Vagal.
Vagal.
It's like bagel with a V.
Oh, vagal maneuver. Okay, now I'm thinking of a different part. Vagal? Or
No.
is it okay. No, I'm just like, do some people like say that? Okay. So vagal. Vagal maneuver. Okay. I think that it's got to do with the heart. And it's a maneuver that you have to do to, help the heart get pumping correctly. That's like something along those lines.
Okay.
I'm going to say, well, it's kind of like where you were going. I think because of the beginning of it, it has to do with the female reproductive area, but I'm going to say it's like a birth control type of thing. There's different type of birth control, something either that you can take as a pill or be implanted. I think this is an implanted type of female birth control.
Got it.
Okay.
So I kind of think JJ should get points.
I would not give him
Oh,
points for
Matt
that.
is so
It has
much
nothing
more
to do with
straight.
What about half points?
You don't even know what the definition. Stop begging for half points if you don't know what the definition
No,
is.
but-
Brenna heard the definition
Brenna's
and he's
saying-
already upset at me
No.
for saying that he
Listen,
should
I'm
get
not
points.
upset. I'm just
I'll
asking.
explain why, and I might
Okay.
use my nurse trump card.
You're
to
the
say
nurse.
that
You're the nurse,
I
so
would
you have
give
the
them
final
points.
say.
Because so vagal maneuver, it's referring to the vagus nerve, which is one of your nerves.
Of course, your nerves. Yeah.
You know that.
So we actually use the vagal maneuver to help someone's heart get back into a regular rhythm. When a patient's having a racing heart, we use a vagal maneuver. So you, like for babies, you would put ice on their face, or for like an adult, I almost said a person as if babies aren't people, sorry. But for an adult, you would have them like blow down on something really hard or just bear down, and then it makes your heart rate slow down.
And what did JJ say?
I said it's a maneuver to make your heart pump correctly.
Yeah, he did.
That is what I said.
Okay, we're going to give it to him.
I was gonna say, I think he gets points.
And it's another fun fact is, so since bearing down can make your heart rate drop, some people pass out while they poop because they're straining so bad.
That's what's happened.
Yeah, JJ knows all about
Their
that.
heart rate will go so low that they'll pass out.
Wow.
So we've had patients, I guess, we've had patients
I honestly
straight up
thought you
pass out
guys
in the bathroom.
might get this one because remember I told you that this, not the pooping thing, but this happened to me when I got my COVID vaccine. I had a vasovagal reaction and I fainted.
That's right. Vasovagal reaction. Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's another vasovagal maneuver. Could also be called.
We're bad friends.
Wow, way to remember.
Well, I mean, I remembered that he fainted. I just didn't remember the term. So
Yeah.
we're not bad friends.
Yeah.
We're
You have
just
bad
stupid.
memory. Okay, next term is portacath. Yeah.
Portacath. Okay.
Okay, well, I have my
All right.
guess.
I think I have my guess.
I have my guess too. And I'm going first this time. And I think we're probably going to say the same thing, would be my guess, is a portable catheter.
That is exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, it's in the... Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no better way to say it than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you each to, because that's correct, right? Pretty much, but I'm going to ask them to be more specific.
Yeah, be
So
more
to see-
specific.
to see who's closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
We both said portable catheter.
It's a portable catheter.
Where does the catheter
But
go?
where does the catheter go?
Okay, my guess is the catheter is strapped to, it's like to the side of your leg is where the catheter goes.
I was going to say it's strapped. It is strapped to you, and it is inserted through the urethra.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so where do you think it's inserted?
I think it's inserted through how a catheter is inserted through your ween. Are we wrong?
You're both wrong.
You're both wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll let you guess again. It is not inserted where you think a catheter would be inserted.
It's like a colostomy bag.
And that means?
A bag that collects your poo.
You know what? I think it's inserted into your stomach. And I think
That's where a colostomy bag is, in your colon.
Okay, well, you didn't say that. I think that it's inserted.
But I said colostomy bag because I know what it is. But
Okay.
I'm probably still wrong. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I think it's inserted into your stomach. Now I'm remembering that, and then it's strapped to the side of your leg.
Now you're remembering that? From what?
From the times JJ had to do it. No, I've seen like people have to do that before, you know, in like TV and film.
So no.
Oh crap.
Also wrong. So a portacath is actually nothing to do with like a catheter, like a urinary catheter. It's just so a catheter, a central venous catheter, is something that's used a lot of the times with patients. Yeah, a CVC. We actually do call it that. So, you know, patients who have long-term antibiotics or like cancer patients who need chemotherapy. A portacath is actually a little device that's inserted under the skin, and it stays in them. And you can see like a little bump on there. It's usually on their chest, and then that way when they go in for their whatever their infusions are, you access it with a needle, but you don't actually have to like have a tube sticking out because that's really high risk for infection. So it's like a lower risk infection catheter that goes centrally straight to the straight to your
modern science.
Yeah. Next is VAP protocol.
VAP or WAP?
VAP. We're not doing a callback.
VAP protocol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm just gonna say very angry patient protocol. I know I'm wrong. But
I bet
you know what?
I bet you're on the right track. That it's like
I feel like it's like a code that the nurse. Okay, we got a VAP on aisle 7.
Yeah.
Floor 7.
I don't know what it stands for, but I think it has to do with breathing. I think it has to do with breathing, and it's like when you're on the floor and something is going wrong with the breathing of a patient, and you have to go fix it.
Can I change?
You can't change yours after you've heard him. No.
Oh no.
It doesn't go with him, but I'll say after.
Okay. So VAP. I don't know if you want to give Josh points.
Describe it. I think, from what I understand, I think I would give him points.
Yeah. So a VAP protocol is we have different like bundles and protocols to prevent infection. So like with a CBC, we have a bundle.
Yeah.
And this is for ventilators. So when a patient's being ventilated, mechanically breathing.
Because of their angina.
Yeah. Then we do a VAP protocol, and it's for ventilator-associated pneumonia prevention.
All right.
Okay.
How many more do we have?
2 more. Next is perineum.
Perineum?
That's JJ's knees that I keep clunking together.
Perineum.
Perineum. I got a perineums. Perineum.
I think this has something to do with the spine and someone's, posture and back, and there's issues with it. But as I elaborate, the spine has issues. I didn't elaborate.
The spine has issues. Okay.
I think it has to do with the spine and issues you have to fix with the spine. And if I need to be more specific later, I will.
I think I'm 100% wrong. But for some reason, my gut is saying that it has to do something with pregnancy. I don't know why.
I don't hate.
What about pregnancy?
I don't hate your answer.
It's with the gestational period.
Okay.
All right, so Brenna, when you say this answer, I would like you to say it as professionally as possible.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Too late.
Hold your mouth.
It is the taint.
I mean, it is.
Really?
The perineum is the taint.
Yeah, it's like the whole private area of a patient.
that's
I
at
guess
least on
for
the right.
Josh and
if you would
JJ.
know that one, Josh.
It's the professional term for taint for you.
You pulled a fast one on me. I should have been thinking that the taint was coming.
Okay, and then the last
word.
I think, last word. Should I just say it or should I? Okay, angina.
Angina. I know it.
See if you guys remember.
I know it.
Do you know it?
Yes.
I think they should say it at the same time again because this is a callback.
3, 2, 1.
Chest pain.
Your heart.
Josh didn't say anything.
Josh didn't get that.
You know why?
Chest pain.
You know why? It's because I couldn't remember a darn thing.
You know what's funny? You
said it earlier.
You said it, and I was like, oh, he might remember.
And I was like,
All right, so JJ extends his lead. JJ gets 300 points, and Josh gets 200 points there.
Good job, JJ.
Well, before we let Brennan go, how do you feel? We are getting very close. This is the second to last episode, and I am now 600 points behind.
Or are you more than 600 points?
I'm 600 points behind going into the final episode, which we have tons of points planned. However, if I lose, the Steve Buscemi tattoo that you drew is going on me. So how do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I like it. I think it's fun. I have no qualms.
When we were planning the season, we tossed out the idea, like, what if the loser got a tattoo? And I was like, I don't know, guys. Getting a tattoo for a podcast. Let me ask Brenna, and Brenna was way more pumped than I thought.
I think I'll be a little disappointed if he doesn't get it, but
Me too.
that's life.
So, anyways, Brenna, thank you for being here, and next time, tell me more of the answers before.
Sure. Next time, I'll train you.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Brenna.
right.
Thank you, Brenna.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next time. That Steve Buscemi tattoo seems to be staring right at me.
Nearing closer to your arm.
And I'm hoping that Matt packed the final episode with points, so there's at least a shot that I can come back.
Hey, that's where I lost it last time.
Yeah.
So Downton Abbey and whatever other, freaking Les Mis.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So, anyways, Tat Maury's out in the field. And Tat, it looks like you're somewhere fun today.
That's right, guys. I'm in Orlando because today is all about Steve Buscemi, who, of course, starred as Dr. Romero in Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams, alongside Alexa Vega, who, of course, played Carmen Cortez, who celebrates her 32nd birthday today.
oh, I love that song she sings at the end of the movie.
Who?
Alexa Vega.
What?
The song
When?
at the end of the movie.
Where?
In Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams.
Why?
Because that's the song she sings. Who, what, when, where, why. You know what? Forget it, Tat.
Well, happy birthday, Alexa. I'm celebrating this classic film and more by spending the day at Universal Studios. Not a sponsor. The good news is I'll be able to utilize the single rider lines throughout the day because I'm here alone. Since I travel the world by myself for this podcast, just me and my tripod and microphone reporting on different historical events, and have never really been able to put down roots anywhere or settle down or start a family. Back to you.
Thanks, Tat. I can't believe he doesn't know that song.
I know. It's insane.
It's a great song.
Speaking of songs, though.
We've reached the end of our show.
Yeah. It's time for us to create another song on the spot about everything that just happened in this episode. And this is that song. We started by eating a Lunchable. Actually, we ate 5.
And we called the game That's a Lunch of Bull. Do you get it? There's a joke in there.
My favorite was the nacho cheese. And also salsa.
The nacho cheese had a little kick that made it extra spicy.
And then we mailed 1,000 pencils to my
Pre-sharpened.
sister who is starting her senior year of high school.
So fun. Then we played a game where Brenna was off work and she quizzed us about things like the angina.
And the professional way to say taint, which was?
I don't remember.
Me neither. We didn't learn much.
But we did know the uvula because we're both really frickin' smart.
That's the punching bag in the back of your mouth. And could you all comment, wow, these guys are really smart.
And I increased my lead in the season for the season-long competition to get a tattoo.
But don't assume that I'm gonna lose because we've rigged the game so that I can come back if I do well enough.
Wait, so is that what happened in the first season then
no,
too?
that's
Because
not what
I
happened in
ended
the
up
first.
losing right in the last-
No, this is all
Right in the last
real.
episode.
This is all real.
Your third favorite podcast is over. We hope you had fun. And now it's time to go to bed. So good night, now we're done.
Thank you so much for watching.
Good night.
Like, subscribe, and we will see you next week for the season finale.
One of us will be tattooed.
By someone and get a Steve Buscemi tattoo.
Yeah.
See you next week.